in the name of the Lord. The Bible declares in John 3:16, for God so loved, he gave. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we remember the men and women that died for this country. The men in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard, and all the services. The men that wear the uniform, the blue, the EMS, the nurses, and just the people that serve this country. We honor them. We honor them not only today, but we honor them always. Let us not forget them. We teach. There's so many people in the crowd that I know that are teaching, like Army Colonel Green, who teaches the ROTC in all Broward County schools. We got Sea Cadets here today, that people volunteer their time every single weekend, that are teaching these young men and women to be great Americans. And that how important it is to teach. The Daughters of the American Revolution, that's what they're doing today as they teach the community about honoring and remembering the men and women who have served this country. You know, when I was in Iraq in 2003, the initial push to Baghdad, the 53-day march up, when we finally made it to a town, we made it to Saddam City, and we made it to Baghdad, but we retrograded and we went to Diwania. While we were in Diwania, we started to do some projects, and we painted a school. And I started to write a lot of my friends that I know here that are in the school board, Broward County School Board, and I sent them, they have no paper, no pens, nothing, no supplies. So they started to send me stuff. And I remember a young Muslim interpreter. He came to me, and he had the biggest smile on his face. And you know what he said to me? He says, I want to thank you and your God. And I tell you this, that left us such an impression on me, because that's what we're supposed to do. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about service. And one thing we can always remember, I know this nation, they talk about all these different things. If I donate my blood to you today, it's red. If you donate your blood to me, it's red. And that's what we always have to remember. We are one nation under God, and we stand united. Let us always remember that, honor the men and women, and teach our youth. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.